You're watching The Project. Welcome back.
Our next guests are the textbook definition of a Hollywood power couple.
Baz Luhrmann is the man behind some of the most OTT films of our time.
I'm Gat.
His wife, Catherine Martin, is an award-winning designer who brings all their costumes and sets to life.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
And their latest collab, Elvis, is a triumph.
Looking for trouble?
Killing the box office worldwide and getting heaps of Oscar buzz with a whopping 8 nominations.
So don't you mess around with me.
Now Baz and Catherine are here to share the secrets of their silver screen success.
Well, you may go to college, you may go to school.
Please welcome Baz and Kaz. I love the choreography for the welcome. This is extraordinary. Well done. I should have expected nothing less, actually. Congratulations to both of you on this wildly successful film. It is so great, and I'm so happy it got nominated for Best Picture. Where were both of you when you found out?
We were in Paris, actually. We were with a friend in Paris. It was Sim's birthday, and I flew across, and we saw a few fashion shows, you know, we like that. And our dear friend between shows when we were in the Ritz said, look, darling, let's sneak upstairs and see how it goes. So that's how we did it.
Nail biting. But so amazing that, you know, just to see our crew and our team get recognised.
For sure, for sure.
It would be extraordinary, and so we're all barracking, no doubt about that. Catherine, I mean, for you, I imagine it's a touch boring, though. I mean, you're a 4-time Oscar winner. It's the most of any Australian. This is all very passé. What I would like, yeah, exactly. Baz has got the right idea. I just want to know at home, do you use this to pull rank over Baz?
I have attempted to pull rank.
All the time. No, breakfast is hell. Like, she comes down at breakfast and
That is such a lie.
No, it's true. She whacks down 4 Oscars like this, boom, 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 boom. Then she goes, hi, darling, how are you?
What a lie.
What are you doing today?
I've only pulled
Savage.
rank once in a family situation, and that was when my daughter was arguing with me about how to hem her prom dress, and she felt that I wasn't qualified. And I said, sweetheart, I reckon 4 Oscars can't be wrong.
Talk to Oscar.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's not pulling rank. That's actually just setting the record straight. I think that's right. So, Baz, you got the Best Picture nomination, which is fantastic. I think we're all outraged, though, that you didn't get a nomination for Best Director. It should be a diplomatic incident, frankly. But then I was wondering, which is actually the bigger deal? Like, which one is the one that matters?
No. Look, no comparison. No comparison. Look, honestly, you know, the whole filmmaking process it's a we thing. It's not a me thing. And Best Picture, I mean, this is an Australian film. We made this entire movie, one of the great American stories in Australia. If it wins, it will be the first Australian film to have won Best Picture ever. That possibility, that honour, speaks to every single collaborator, and the collaborations on this are deep. You know, most of my key collaborators have worked with me 20 years, some 35 years, that one there. You know, like the collaborations are deep. I mean, some people I've collaborated with so long, I end up having to marry them just because it was convenient.
Oh, there's a scoop. You've married more than one of them.
The truth is out.
It is. So, Baz, I'm fascinated. You talk about this being a very American story. And when I think about Elvis, I think we're almost at saturation point because there's been so many movies and television shows. So how did you go about shining a new light on him through this story? What made you want to tell it this way?
Yeah, it's interesting you say saturation, because I don't think it's saturated in the culture. When I went about this, he was actually wallpaper in the culture, meaning really he'd kind of been relegated to a Halloween costume or, you know, a guy in an animation that was a joke. But the real truth of it is, the miracle called Austin Butler happened to us, and I do not say that lightly. And for him to have spent so many years, day and night, in the Goldie, being Elvis, and then the pandemic coming along and him refusing to leave. When I said the film's over, you got to go back, he wouldn't leave. He said, I'm not leaving. He doubled down on the work. And, you know, when we screened the movie for Priscilla, it was the most nerve-wracking thing. They'd had so much disappointment. She said, you know what? Every move, I could not believe it. He's a miracle. Every wink. If my husband was here, he would say, hot damn, you are me. And how did he know my husband's rage, his inner silence? How did he know? Because that's not in a book or on a film.
Did you know that or vibe that, Baz, when you first met him? Because he's talked in a past life that an ex told him that he should play Elvis in a film. So could you feel that he was going to be amazing when you first met him?
I had heard about him. I saw this extraordinary tape, which would take too long to tell here. But when he was coming in, I got a phone call, a cold call from Denzel Washington, who I don't really know. I don't know at all, actually. And he rang up and said, look, I don't normally do this, but you are about to meet a young actor who I'd just been on stage with, and I don't think I've met anyone like him who has this degree of work ethic. So when he came in, he already had done work on his voice and some movement, and he was already down kind of Elvis road. And in fact, I got to tell you, I asked one of my guys about 4 weeks into the process, and I was like, so what part of the South is he from? And he said, actually, he's from Anaheim, which is where Disneyland is in LA. And I went, well, that's pretty devoted, yeah.
Catherine, last time you were here, you said there were over 9,000 costume pieces in this film, which actually I think is the same amount of clothes Sarah Harris has here in her project.
I don't have any blue suede shoes.
Right. But have you pitched the idea of doing something a bit more minimalist for your next project?
Well, look, I am waiting to see what the next adventure will bring, and you know, be careful what you wish for, because maybe Baz's next movie will be naked.
That's a scoop.
Nudity, that could be...
And that'll just be a little too minimal.
I mean, that's as minimal as it gets.
You see, CM, I see it. It's completely naked film, and there are no costumes and no sets. It's just nudity and blue screen. Easy day at the office for you, my love.
Wow. I know. I'll just be steaming the blue screen.
If you haven't seen Elvis yet, it's available on select streaming services now, so go out and do it, please. In the meantime, please give it up for Catherine and Baz.
Aussie.
So great for them.
I wonder what their dinner table chat's like. It'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
Right. I don't think Baz and Kaz stuck, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Now, our next